How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the final episode of the City Skylines series. So this episode, all we're going to be doing is taking a look around the city, and we're going to be doing a quick tour. Going to talk you guys through some of the areas, and yeah, it should be a pretty interesting episode to see all we've gone through. So we're going to try and stick with this as much as we can in the camera mode that we're using right now, just to make it look a little bit better. There we go, mighty good. So, if any of you have been watching this city from the beginning, the series we've gone through, I think this is our third try on a city. The first two died. So, this one, you can tell, it did work out. We had a few hardships, like not being able to get the courthouse, but hey, some things are just unavoidable. Especially since it's my first time really playing the game. Didn't know that you could only get the courthouse near the beginning. So, next season, we'll make sure we get that. But anyway, I also have the game paused, that's why no vehicles are moving. Actually, let's go. Let's play it. There we go. Get the vehicles moving. So, the first thing that we did when we came into this city, you can see this is the original interchange. I believe that's the right word. That's the original interchange. And yeah, so we had that, and then we had a small residential. There we go. Just got to remember wording. We had a small residential area on this side. So I believe it was. Ooh, sorry, a little bit of a burp there. It was from this intersection right here, all the way up to about here, I believe. And then yeah, so this residential area, this is why you might have seen in a lot of them I was really trying to protect this area when we were trying to get the courthouse. I left the police stations on in this area, really trying to protect it, just because it was the original area. This section over here, I believe pretty much in line with here, so this road right about here, and then all the way down, it was the same idea. It was our first area, so that was the first place where we had industrial. So let's just go right down here. Now you'll notice, I believe, actually no, I don't think I made this into a specific district. I gave it any kind of specialty. There we go. So yeah, you can just see it's just general. It's all at the highest level, and I can't click on them right now because I'm in camera mode. But yeah, so, and then if we go over here. Yeah, these areas, this little bump here was just added on when we were trying to fill in the space a little bit. And then this is where our first university went. So, you can see here, we replaced it with the Hadron Collider. I think, oh yeah, that's the Hadron Collider. Just because it's an education building, I thought it would fit in there pretty good. And yeah, so that's our first area. And then from there, we expanded off, I believe, we expanded off this way. Built up all this, built this nice wide road all the way around, and then we went and we needed more residential, so we added in this section of all high density. And yeah, so basically once we were done with working in this area, that's when we started to move across the river. So you can see over here, this area for some reason never grew back after something. And let's see if they put that out. Ah, well. And yeah, so this is a mix of residential and commercial. I apologize if this episode is already a little bit boring. We're just kind of, it's a tour, so I'm just talking you guys through what we did, just in case you missed some parts. And yeah, get some cool camera views. And yeah, so we built this section, and then this is a cool contraption right here that I learned from Exumavoid. I don't know if you know his channel or anything about him. He's a really good YouTuber. He mainly does Minecraft. But he also did a I believe he's done a full City Skylines series and and he's doing a second one now. And this is something I saw in one of his videos. It's actually really effective because you can see they just keep going in circles. Traffic's not too good there, but you can see it's pretty much continuous flow, so it works pretty good. And yeah, so that was our first train and / dock area. So when we unlock that stuff, and then I'm having slight memory loss. Right, then we came over here. And so you can see all up here, we have all this built. This is a big hill right here. I'll try and show you guys the magnitude of this hill. Yeah, there we go. You can see it's a fairly large hill. So we went up here. I didn't really want to touch the hill. I had a lot of the windmills, although I believe they had them all across here. And yeah, so it looked pretty cool. We used to have the observatory. Wow, my English is just not good today. I should have waited to record. But anyway, so we had the observatory up here, but that wasn't for a little while. The main section we had over here, right here, was the first bit we built. So this was the main road right across here. You can see that one. That I'm trying to point things out. It's a little bit hard. And yeah, so this little section we built up. I believe this is just all residential. And then we wanted to expand a little bit more, so we added in. Let me see if I can get a good view on this. Oh, there we go. That works. From here to here, and then down. So this grid right here, that was more residential. And then right down here, well, we just had, I believe, lumber. So we had a specific district down there that was just getting us lumber. Worked out pretty well, got us what we needed. Then that was when we were starting to work towards a lot of the specialties. So that's what we came over here and made this one. So this is all high density residential, and then some agricultural land. So it's kind of ironic, yes, to have the high density, which is all fancy apartments, and then farmland right beside it. So, but it did work out. That is really loud. It did work out pretty good. That area helped feed the city a little bit. It's all connected, and yeah, both sections had easy access to this yeah, this is just a train station, and both the freight and the cargo. So it was very effective. And then I believe we came over and we built up this section. And I'm not too sure. I believe the center bit is all commercial. I'm not sure. We might have unzoned it or something. But anyway, we came over here, built up all of this. This is all, yeah, I believe high density residential and high density commercial or offices. It's either commercial or offices. I can't remember which one exactly. And yeah, so it's just, we were going for kind of a cool look, just kind of between the two main highways. And yeah, so you can see over here, we had to put a lot of effort into traffic on this road, because you can see we added a 6-lane highway, so it goes from a 3 and a 3 into a 6. So, and the traffic still behaves really strangely, because you can see all these guys are going over here. But this highway over here isn't too busy, so it mainly feeds into this far left lane. So it does work out pretty well. So here you can see. So that fix did work. Again, we had the same thing here, except we needed this. We had a lot of people coming from this road over. Clicking doesn't really do anything. From this road over to this one. So originally we had a ramp just like this, and it got clogged up. So we went from 6 to 3 and 3, and it worked out just fine. Then down here, when we unlocked the stadium, we added in this little. Again, this was another try to build something kind of nice, except for the incineration plants right beside it. But that's yeah, whatever, no big deal. And yeah, so you can see here we built a kind of nice area. Again, in the next season, we're gonna be doing things a lot better. We're gonna try and make the city look better, mainly. That's one of the things, because you can see here I attempted it. But because of the limited trees, and I didn't think we had that many trees, but as soon as you start trying to use them like this, and you run out so quickly. Like you can see here, I could have cleared out these forests over here and up here, thin them out a little bit. But you can see over here, and I'm kind of screwing up the tour, but you can see over here these trees. This area, I love the look. This hillside, this is my favorite area of the entire city. Just because it looks so good. It's so bright, so green, and it's just amazing. So, after we built that section, back to the tour now, I believe it was this section that came up. So, again, this was another one. We wanted to try and, the idea was filling up this entire island. That didn't really happen because we had the main highway, and then we wanted to throw in all these other things throughout there. And I do have some random things. This one is actually not just a random station. You can see the tunnel goes out through there, and oh. Tunnels were a great addition. If anybody from Paradox or the other creators of this game hear about this video or watch it, I gotta say, tunnels are just about my favorite addition that they could have added. And then we have this cool little one right here where okay, we gotta go into this mode. It's black right there, but then you come around to this side, and it's just a tunnel right through. So it's really cool. I really like the look of that. And yeah, so this area over here, the main reason we built this area was for this C and O building. Colossal Orders building, yeah, perfect. I did get it. Okay, it's a C and an O. Perfect. And this one. So these are both unique buildings. So I wanted to build an area centered around those two, just because I thought they looked cool, and we can go get that power line out of there sometime. But Nah, we're done. We're done with this one. Nothing else is happening. We're probably going into debt right now because I'm not watching it. I don't know. We were making quite a bit of money before we started recording, so we should be good. Not like it really matters anyway. But this section, yeah, this is I believe low density commercial and high density residential. Again, we did lots of low density commercial because we were trying to get that one unique building, which was the arch. And yeah, so this, you can see this is when we really started getting into the unique buildings. So we have these ones. So I think our first, I can't remember the exact order, but one of the first ones was the stadium. So over here. So yeah, we wanted to make that one look pretty good. Some of the other unique buildings, and actually we'll do the unique buildings after. But yeah, this area was centered around those two buildings being kind of cool. And then I believe after that it was this area right here. So this is airport and oil industry. So again, not two things that don't really go together, but it did serve our purpose because there's a large there's a lot of oil over here, and I was set from as soon as we logged onto this world, or not, well, yeah, as soon as we loaded it, I said I want airports on this island, and yeah, we have 2 airports. Works great. We downloaded a few other parks. You can see all along here. They're just airplanes. They just sit there, and then yeah, we have some parks. And another one of the unique buildings right there. So this one I really thought looked good over here, just because we have the industrial section, the oil industry, all that over here. So that's cool. Then after that one, we built up this section. So if you guys remember, if you've been watching for a little bit, you watched the past few episodes, I believe this was quite a ways back. We built in this, so you can see there's a main road, 6-lane road that goes all the way around. That was all I was planning to put there, but then I decided, hey, I can expand around it a little bit, so we added in this section here, and this section, and then we added in a little bit more, and a little bit more, and a little bit more, and a little bit more, so, and yeah, oh yeah, and down here, a little bit more down here. So yeah, this area just kind of continued to grow. We were working on this section and up here at about the same time, but we'll get to that in just a sec. So down here, basically this area was just to be centered around the unique buildings again. So we have the aquarium over here. I'm actually surprised I remember that, and I can't remember which one this one is. So, that's no big deal. But this area was just meant to be just kind of another cool looking area. And then we downloaded this blimp. You can see up right here, and yeah, so that was kind of a cool little park that I saw, and so I'm like, yeah, why not? We gotta throw it in somewhere. It's kind of funny because it doesn't sit there, or it just sits there. Engines don't move or anything, but it's a cool model. So it's kind of cool to just have that other stuff in there. And yeah, so again, this area is a lot of just low density residential, because I want to get more suburbs, because they look better in my opinion. And some commercial. So this area, nice and well developed now. And yeah, so we built in this area. Then I decided that we can build more. We needed more residential, so we crossed the main highway. You can see we just have the bridge over, and yeah, we just have this nice residential area. Again, this one we have a couple more unique buildings in it, and that's about it. Then I believe it was on to this section. Or wait, no, sorry. It was while we were doing this, we came up here. We moved and built this little section. So you can see this main road right here. Ignore that one for now, but this main road that went down. We came up here, moved the observatory. So the observatory was just on a dirt road before, nothing that cool. And we came in, moved it, beautified this area, and added in the space elevator, which was the first monument. I believe that's the right term. Yeah, they are monuments. So we got our first monument, put it right up there. So the reason I thought space elevator, it's got to be on the highest point of the city. I didn't exactly get on the highest point of the hill, but it serves the purpose. It looks really awesome there. There's not much else around it, so I think it looks really good. And yeah, so we wanted. There's lots of demand for residential. So we came in and built in some more residential right on the side of this hill. And yeah, some people may think this section right here is kind of redundant, doesn't do much. I just thought it looked kind of cool, have a few little high rises along there. And then yeah, we just kind of kept expanding. Oh, that was a bad voice crack. We just kept expanding along, growing the city. And yeah, eventually we came over here as well, expanded this area, got rid of the industrial area that was there, the forestry, just because we didn't need it anymore. I was planning to rebuild it somewhere up here, and you can see all these trees around here. I was planning to build them around there, but never got around to it. And yeah, so again, you can see over here, we were going for kind of we were going for a different look besides just this grid look. So we kind of got the curves going along there, that weaves through there. And yeah, when we needed more commercial, we built up an area over here, added in some commercial along surrounded by offices and residential, and then along with that, some residential over here. Now this section right here, this is all zoned residential, but no one's moving in. Not sure why. Maybe we just don't have a demand for it, or maybe there's something wrong with the area. Doesn't really matter to me. And then yeah, so this area, this section right here, it was originally just this. Then we kind of grew off of it to connect it to the main road right here. This is centered around the fusion power plant, which generates all the power for our city. So this is one of my favorite monuments, just because it's so useful. You can see the detail goes away pretty fast. I will be, hopefully, I have a summer job lined up, going away, so that's why I can't make videos. But more information on that later in the month. But anyway, so I should be getting some more money. We should be able to upgrade graphics card and my computer a little bit more, so that we can make a few better, so make the videos a little bit better. That's what I'm trying to say. And so back to the tour. So over here, you can see we came and we put in this little section. So my idea for this was just follow the shoreline. There we go. The road will follow the shoreline, and we just more commercial and residential. Just keep on adding in, make it look good, make it look presentable. And yeah, so it looks pretty good. A lot of the city is just, I want to do this section, I want to do this section. You can see they don't really connect up much. These ones did. We didn't want to bring it into here just because it looks pretty good just open. And yeah. Oh yeah, so I don't remember if you guys, this was only a few episodes ago that we decided to add in a little bit of a park down here. We're going to be doing, in the next season, we're going to be doing that a lot more. So you can see, yeah, we even have a bridge right along here. Something just nice and cool to look at. Again, the only reason there's this little ravine here is because that's when we were playing with the terraforming tool. And yeah, we forgot to get rid of it, but hey, we have a nice little pathway, walking bridge over there. And yeah, so in the next season, there's going to be a lot more of these parks. We're going to put a lot more work into the city. Make it look better, mainly. Not so many grids, and a little bit more creativeness. So, yeah, so after we built this whole thing, we came over here, we added in more oil, just because I figured it was pretty useful. So we added in more oil industry over here, and more, I believe, agricultural, all the way in here. And then I believe this is all just regular industry back here. I thought I'd zoned it, but apparently not. And yeah, so this is all agricultural, and that is basically the city. So what we're gonna go through now, I have to get rid of the fancy camera mode for this. Oh dear. Well, sometimes things go weird, but hey, it's the end of the. Oh yeah, see, we are almost out of money. So we're gonna go through here and take a look at each and every, not each and every, some of the unique buildings. Just to give you guys a general idea of where they are. Oh, okay, can we just do that? Go in here, unique buildings, there we go. So yeah, you can see over here, I'm not going to go through each one, just the important ones. So this is the business park. We spent a long time trying to get this one. This one looks cool. It's one of my favorites, just because it's big and it looks cool. Other ones, I'm just going to have to keep going back here. Depression office, that one was really easy, so it's not very important. Posh Mall, again, another really easy one. We just dropped them all and cried when the city got destroyed. Official park. Oh yeah, this is one for the offices, so the reason it's here is because this is all offices around here. So this is where we finished off. Observatory, I don't remember how you get that one. But again, like I said, it was up here originally, and so I wanted to keep it on this hill, just because you always see observatories on the hill. We're just working our way up like that. I believe this one is Cathedral of Plenitude. Again, this is another really easy one that we got. And yeah, this one is just kind of stuck randomly. I do like where it's placed, just because it does kind of suit the area. Not really though, not too much, but it does look good where it is. Other ones. This is just a go-kart track. This is just a downloaded one, so not really that important. And yeah, like I said, stadium over here. That one's pretty cool. And when you get back over here, oh, okay, Science Center, Expo Center, sorry. Right over here. Again, that one's just randomly placed. I feel bad about that. Next season there will be. I'm making a lot of promises about next season. I don't even know for sure if there will be a next season. Hoping there will be, but I don't know. But yeah, if there is a next season, we're gonna put a lot more work. Make each and every unique building. There will be an episode for each one, or maybe two in an episode, something like that, so that they look cool. Right here, like right now, Expo Center doesn't really make sense in this area. So I know it's not really about that, but you're building your own city. Why not make it look good? And then over here we have the transport tower. So that one's not that interesting either. So it's kind of right there. It's a good spot for it. It fits in. Mall of Moderation. That one would probably make more sense there, but it's in a good spot. That one again. That was another really easy one to get. A lot of these ones were really easy. Fountain of Life and Death. That one was just filling up the 3 cemeteries full of people. Really creepy one. Thought I was really excited. I was really excited to get that one, but it was really creepy when we did. It's like, oh, we have a lot of dead people in the city. But hey, whatever. We did get it. And over here, let's see. Plaza of the Dead. That's the one yeah. So the reason this one is here, it seems kind of strange to have that in the residential area. When we deleted, or not, yeah, when we got rid of all of the cemeteries that we'd put in, we had one here, and so I decided to put Plaza of the Dead, where we had one of the cemeteries, kind of in honor of them. So that one is in a spot that I like. This one I can't remember what it's for. Yeah, no clue. It's got a nice statue surrounded by industry. Anyway, what are some other ones? Tax office. Again, I don't remember what most of these are for. I remember getting them, but I don't remember what I had to do for a lot of them. But again, that one kind of makes sense there. Pretty cool. And then we had the university here. It was really cool having these 3. These are, I believe, in section number 1. These are the 3 out of the 4, I believe, parks. Really cool. Statue of Shopping, Lazart Plaza, and Statue of Wealth. All very nice looking parks. Well, already unique buildings, but they are parks. And it had that around the university, and it looked really cool. Over here, in the newer area. Actually, let's go back over here. Just so we go through kind of Sea and Skyscraper. This one, when this area was full of skyscrapers, and this one blended in, and it looked cool in there. And then we have the Modern Art Museum. This one's kind of in a strange place, but I do like the location of it, just because it's pretty central. You can see not very many people go to it, but hey, whatever. Again, this is another really random one. This is the Science Center. So Science Center's over here. Again, kind of random, but well, no big deal. And yeah, then we have the Statue of Industry. So that's in this nice industrial area. We already talked about these two, so we're not going to go over them again. Grand Mall. It's a mall. It makes sense over here. Theater of Wonders. This one was kind of what we centralized this area around, so you can see it's right in the middle. It looks very cool. This one was placed intentionally. It's kind of I kind of would prefer in the next season. I'm hoping to put these, like the skyscrapers like this one and all the others, yeah, the other tall buildings, kind of mixed in, so they're not, because this one, if you look, it's surrounded by a lot of low density commercial. So you can see here, yeah, it towers over everything, which is kind of cool in a way, but not really. Then we have just a friendly neighborhood park. I don't know how that's a unique building. I don't remember that one. Interesting. Opera House, that's that one. So yeah, this area was built around these two, so they were intentionally put there. They look pretty good there. I like them. We have the Grand Library. That one was just kind of cool. And then we have Canadian Tire. That's a downloaded one, of course. But I'm Canadian. I hope you guys get that by the Canuck turkey part. But yeah, Canadian Tire, we had to put it in. Anything that we missed? I don't believe so. So, Let's go. Let's take a look at Monument. So again, that's the wrong one, of course. So, like I said, we were only able to get 4 out of the 5 monuments because we weren't able to get the courthouse. So the first one, I know where all these are, so we don't need that thing lit up. So Fusion Power Plant, we did talk about this one already, but again, this one, you need to unlock certain unique buildings for it, and yeah, same with all of them, you need to unlock very specific unique buildings. And this one provides all the power for our city. Doesn't do anything else but that. Extremely useful. This one right here, space elevator, brings more tourists into the city, so very cool. This area was built around this. Very designed pretty good. I like the look of that area. Same with this one. This one was designed around that, just to look kind of pretty cool. And the Hadron Collider right here. Again, just in honor of our first university, we put in the same area. And because it kind of fits in, it looks really good right in there because we got all the tall buildings around it, and then it's fairly tall. So that one looks really nice. And then the final monument is the Eden Project. Yes, the Eden Project. So this one just raises land value. And yeah, we put it over here because I was expecting to grow over here, so I kind of figured this would be central. So all the monuments were placed very specifically, very planned, meant to look good. We didn't want to just throw them on the ground like we did with some of the unique buildings. So anyway, that is basically the entire city. I would highly suggest if there's anything that you were interested on, leave a comment below. A comment, yeah, that sounds very, very strange. Leave a comment down below or send me a message. And if you want to know when a specific area was built, I will send you the episode, or not. I'll send you a link to the episode, and yeah, you can watch it, enjoy it. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode and enjoyed this series mainly, and I will see you in the next season of Cities Skylines.